Everyone, welcome back to Waiting for the Weekend. Happy Wednesday. You can see there's only 3 of us here today. Columbiana County is having some reorganization, so we're kind of working on that to see who's gonna fill in that gap. But for now, we're gonna just start with Trumbull County with Sam and see what's going on up there.
Yeah, it is truly spooky season. It has been, and for me personally, it has been for two
Right.
months. But this is like the weather is right. I'm looking out
Oh,
my
it's
back door
finally got
window.
right. Finally got
Oh,
feel. The leaves are turning. It's chilly.
gorgeous.
Finally.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving it. So, with that, I have some spooky events to talk about that I'm very excited about. And the first one is, of course, near and dear to my heart. I am on the committee for it these days, and that is Warren's Ghost Walk. This is the 37th Ghost Walk. I have talked about it before, but I want to bring it up again because this coming weekend is the final weekend for this year. And there is a very special night coming up. So, this Friday, the 24th. Oh, here, I'll give you times first. Let me not get ahead of myself. October 24th and 25th, it is a 6:30 start typically for the group tours, with the last tour starting at 9 p.m. It is going to be a chillier weekend this weekend, so dress warm. It is a $10 ticket, $5 for kids. You can buy tickets online ahead of time, or you can purchase them there. And you meet at the First Presbyterian Church on Mahoning Avenue. This Friday, however, I wanted to mention something special because Don Navorsky, who has been an actor and volunteer for Ghost Walk forever, this is his final weekend. He is retiring. He wants to hang out with his dogs at home and be retired, I guess. But we have set up a pretty good surprise for him. We have the mayor coming. We have an award for him. And we just want to really celebrate Don and all his work he's put into Ghost Walk this Friday. So if you want to come a little early, like 6 to 6:15, we will be doing a little celebration with Don before we get started at 6:30. And I'm going to be there all night as a Ghost Walk tour person as well. And I'm very excited. And we'll be wearing a skeleton onesie. Come see it.
Oh, that's fun.
Love it.
On top of that, we have a few other awesome Halloween events going on this weekend at Kuchta Farms out in Newton Falls. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, they are doing their flashlight maze nights, which sounds really fun. So I don't think this has happened before. I don't remember it happening last year, and I apologize if I'm incorrect on that. But you bring your own flashlight. It's perfect for groups with kids. It's not scary, so like it's not a horror event or anything like that. But you get to walk through their corn maze under the stars. Can you find your way out in the dark? Don't worry, they won't like leave you to die in the corn maze. But they'll have concessions with donuts and cider and farm favorites all available for you as well. And last admission tickets are sold that night at 8:30. So I would say come around 7. That would be my suggestion.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, I love it. And then at a dinner one I wanted to talk about is at Salvatore's this Saturday at 7 p.m. They are doing a cauldrons and candlelight dinner, which I am like all over. Love.
Like,
absolutely love. So good. It's about a $55 cost, which includes your dinner. There's a DJ Gusto will be playing heavy hors d'oeuvres, sinister sweets, they call it, which I love. They do have a really amazing dessert board too. So I believe it when they say that. And there will be a costume contest. So you are expected or at least encouraged to come in costume for this event. And then finally, I did want to mention our friends over at the Trumbull County Historical Society. Their cemetery bus tour is this Saturday. So that is not just Warren cemeteries. It is a whole county tour of cemeteries, which is really cool, especially if you're into the history. We have a lot of Revolutionary War and Civil War vets buried in our older cemeteries, which I'm sure they will cover. So the ticket cost for that is $50. It includes the 2-hour tour from 10 to noon, and the meeting spot for that starts at our offices in the back parking lot. So the Trumbull County Tourism Bureau parking lot in front of the amphitheater in downtown Warren, and they always do a great job.
Awesome. Lots of fun activities. All right, Megan, what do you got?
All right. Since we're still in Halloween mode and pumpkins and all of the things, we will start with Boardman Park. They are having their Halloween drive-through. So this is a free experience all throughout Boardman Park. They have dozens of the blow ups and lights and all of that kind of thing. And then you just drive through in your vehicle. You can tune your radio to the radio station that they tell you to, so you can get the music and the whole, experience. And that's
I've
from
always
5
done,
to 10.
I've done their Christmas one with the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, I mean, I passed by it a lot, so I've seen the sign, but this was the first year that I saw that. So have they done
Yeah,
it before,
they
do you
did
know?
it last year, and then they did a pumpkin carving event
Yes, I remember that.
earlier,
Yeah.
like last week, I think. And then so all of the carved pumpkins are on display as well. So that's every day now through Halloween. So you can go anytime, which is always great. So you don't hit the crowded times, Saturday evenings.
Right.
Then on Saturday at Penguin City Brewing, they are doing their annual Rocky Horror Picture Show event. So this is always super, super fun. So there's lots of things that are happening. They're pretty much transforming the whole brewery warehouse into like an interactive space. With music, and then they're of course going to show the film. So the doors open at 7, and they're having a spooky cocktail hour with a DJ and costume contest, and then they're going to have a live performance by Weird Paul. A TikTok guy. I'm not familiar with him, but he's going to be there. So then there's that, and then it's $5 at the door, and then it's $5 for an audience participation bag. And all of the proceeds go to Rebel Rescue Ranch. And then the film will start at 9 o'clock. Then there's all the props, call out. So it's a really interactive movie showing. So it should be super fun.
Weird Paul
Then
is
also
hysterical.
on Saturday, we have the YSU Homecoming Parade and Game. So the parade starts at 11:45, and they've actually expanded the parade route to start downtown.
Cool.
Further downtown. So it's
Cool.
going to start on Federal Street and then go up Fifth Avenue. That's going to be, really fun, and a way to just include all of downtown Youngstown and the city. So there's going to be a performance by, the Marching Pride and floats, and lots of former YSU Penguins that will be in the parade as well. And then followed up by the homecoming game versus Murray State University. And then that's it too. So it'll be a nice, fun day. Hopefully the weather holds out. Again, dress warm, but it should be lots of fun. And then finally, a different kind of event too, to go along with like the spooky kind of thing, is at Stambaugh Auditorium on Sunday at 2:30. They are showing a silent film, Nosferatu. I think I said that right. I hope I said that right.
Yes, you did.
And so it's kind of, an unauthorized like adaptation of Dracula. And so they're going to be showing the silent film with live organ.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, good.
So this should be super fun, especially because they have that very special organ at Stambaugh Auditorium that was built especially for that venue. So tickets are $11. And all seating is general admission. So that should be like a really fun and different event.
Yeah. I love when
That's
when
awesome.
people show films and like add the music live.
Yeah.
It's really
That
cool.
was the
I
intention
go
of
and
that
try to
film,
do
too.
those all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen Jurassic Park. I've seen like Indiana Jones. I've seen all of these with the live orchestra,
Yeah.
and they're always just
It's
so
really
amazing.
cool. Yeah.
That's so cool.
All
Nosferatu,
right.
the original Nosferatu was made in 1922, and its intention was to be toured around with local organs playing for it. So that's
Oh, I love
exactly why it was made.
Oh, perfect.
Sam for the random trivia.
I
Awesome.
know.
If it's about vampires, I know it.
Awesome. All right. Well, I did have a couple of things to mention in Columbiana County since we don't have Lisa. The Rogers Flea Market every Friday, which is always a good time. And then there's going to be a murder mystery at the Best Western Plus Dutch House Inn. And that is the 30th, which I know goes into the next week, but you do need tickets, and I don't know if they sell out. So if that is something that you're interested in, you should get on probably the Best Western website and get tickets. All right. I think that's all
And
we
then
got.
Ann Julie's is still doing, since it's right on the border there with Columbiana, Mahoning, Ann Julie's is still doing their Ties Pumpkin Walk too. So you can go and see that. I've seen the pictures. I haven't been out yet, but it looks so much fun, like so much
Yeah.
fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Megan. All right, guys. Thanks for being on with us. And as always, if you have any events or activities coming up, put them in the comments.